What's good, job? Be your boy, Kais, aka the coach of the Kansas City Cowboys, man. And I'm bringing y'all a draft analysis video. Usually, I've actually recorded these videos before. I recorded one for PTO, but to be honest, it was so much of a yap fest that I didn't even upload it. Hoping I keep the yapping down. Sorry, I just woke up. My room might look a mess. Also, I just got back from LA, so it's a lot going on. I didn't really get to upload my draft analysis when I really wanted to because I was gonna upload it yesterday. But my flight got delayed twice. So we're here now, okay? Like, we're here now, right? No technical difficulties. Hopefully, we can finally get into Pokemon. And, like, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all leave a like on the video. Make sure y'all subscribe if y'all new. More draft content coming, you know what I'm saying? I had to make sure I uploaded the rest of my PTO because I was going to upload that league. And we're going to be uploading this league too, man. So, hopefully, we have a great season. I'm really excited for EBA. A lot of my friends are playing in it, and a lot of people I know, well, my friends are also running the league. I'm really excited to play in this league, man. Been very excited to actually play in this league. Hopefully we can get some wins. Hopefully we can win it all, man. I mean, shoot, have some fun at least. You know what I'm saying? Playing Pokemon, have some fun. And yeah, I'm ready. Let's get into the team. Let me not turn this video into too much of a yap fest. Here we are, finally in the Showdown Builder. We had the last pick of the draft. It was 14 people. We ended up with the 14th pick. And honestly, I was very excited to get that pick because that meant that I knew we were going to be able to get something heat for our first initial pick. So how it goes in this league in this format is it's basically close to the standard format, of course. The only thing is one of the big things in the draft is the first round is an UBERS round, and you have to take your Uber that first round. So I already knew everything else on the board, like Valiant, Palafin, Great Tusk. Terra Great Tusk, by the way. This is high tier Terra League and with a Terra budget, so Great Tusk was one of the Terra caps actually. Yeah, mons like that were going to be available at our second pick. So let's go over the first pick, of course. Our first pick we got, man, is none other than Dialga, the GOAT, man. One of my favorite legends for real ever. I'm very excited to use Dialga because I love Dialga. It's actually like Pokemon Diamond was initially my favorite Pokemon game until like Black and White dropped. It's also like my first DS game ever played. So not my first, but my first DS Pokemon game. This guy's coverage is out of this world, bro. I mean, the special attack stat, you see the stats itself, bro. Crazy BST with a 150 special attacks that has a 120 attack as well, 120 defense with 100 HP and 100 SPDF and a solid speed tier with 90 speed. Honestly, bro, I mean, dude's a walking tank with the coverage of hell, bro. Check this coverage, bro. Obviously we got our dragon coverage: Draco Meteor, Dragon Claw, and Dragon Pulse, Earth Power, Earthquake, bro, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, Flash Cannon, Ice Beam, Ice coverage, bro. Like, the fire coverage is insane. Got overheat as well. Power gym, rock coverage. I love that rock coverage, bro. 100% accuracy rock move, maybe 80% power, but that's still a solid move, man. Especially on a mon with 150 base attack, 150 special attack is just really, really great, bro. Also, it can set rocks for you. Can come as a rocker of the week. Has T-Wave. Has a little bit of utility with Thunderbolt as well. That's the electric coverage, man. It's so much good coverage. So much good coverage, is ridiculous. You got some phasing as well with Roar. I mean, a very good mod. I can't wait to really use it. Honestly, I've never used it myself, so it's gonna be definitely different. I haven't really seen it used in this gen. I watched a little bit of OG Albano's videos, but I haven't really seen how it's used. I also don't really play UBERS, or I don't really play Showdown at all either. So, yeah, definitely don't know Dialga's role. It kind of just, to me, off rip, it just looks like a very good special attack breaker. Could also come as a rocker some weeks, maybe as a lead, if it looks good. Yeah, it looks like a very great breaker though, off rip. A very bulky breaker as well. It's just amazing, honestly amazing type. The only thing that really kind of downs it is his type, is it being not resisting fairy, but honestly, we'll get deeper into that. That's a problem that's easily fixed. The type is still amazing. It only has 3 weaknesses and it's really neutral to almost everything in the game. So like, it's gonna be taking hits from anyone. It's gonna be really hard to, honestly, like damn near impossible to just one shot this thing. That's how it looks. I'm not gonna say it's impossible because it's obviously not impossible, but yeah. That's Dialga, man, the Lord of Time, bro. It's gonna be so chill to be able to use him. Our next pick we got, since we have back-to-back picks, we have the first pick of the second round, which is a luxury, man, in this type of draft. And we went with the boy Iron Valiant, man. I haven't ever used Iron Valiant in a full season. I actually played EBA before, and I traded my Roaring Moon for Iron Valiant because I was bored of Roaring Moon. They gave me Iron Valiant. It was really late in the season, so honestly, we really didn't get to really use it. But yeah, we already know the deal with Iron Valiant, man. Great setup sweeper with Swords Dance and Calm Mind. CC as well, also with stab CC, man, with the stats 130 attack, 120 attack, 116 speed, a good, really good speed tier with also the Axis booster, of course the iconic set of booster speed, man. Yeah, bro, this mon is a monster, bro. Great setup sweeper, can come as a wall breaker, can come as utility as well, bro. Has a great amount of utility, has taunt, has T-wave, has trick, has knockoff as well, is a great move. Yeah, this mon is just so good. It has great setup as well. Calm Mind, like I went over, Calm Mind, Swords Dance, Moonblast, CC, Liquidation, Poison Jab, just has great coverage as well. I mean, this thing is just so hard to prep for because it can come as a special attacker, it can come as Mxst, it can come as utility in 1 week. Like, there's a lot of things Val can really do, and I'm really excited to use it in a UBERS league, especially. A lot of sets can be cooked, man. A lot of sets can be cooked. Obviously, I don't want to say everything in my draft analysis because I don't want everyone, knowing my team. But right now, I see Val's a very great setup. WinCon. It's definitely going to be fun being able to use this guy, bro. Yeah, I'm just very hyped for that, bro. I'm very hyped for using Val, bro. Our next pick, man. I wanted to go for our Terra Captain, bro. I really wanted to go for our Terra Captain because I felt like people were really picking him this third round. And to be honest, like, a lot of good ones were flying off the board. I didn't expect a lot of them to make it back to me, so it was fine. Honestly, I really wanted to use Terra Raging Bull, but after I took Dialga, I was like, I can't really get Raging Bull anymore. Like, I kind of don't want to get it anymore, especially, like, another Dragon weak to ground. It's like secondary types weak to ground. And that was like, it just doesn't seem like a great idea, even though it's going to go mostly Terra. But I found, honestly, another Terramon that really piqued my interest that I was also wanting to use during the draft, and that was Terra Mew, man. Terra Stellarized Mew, man. Such a good Terramon. I mean, there's just so many items that I can say that goes on Mew. I don't really have to, like, go over it. I'm pretty sure, like, explaining Mew, everyone knows what Mew does, and it is just literally that you don't know what it's going to be when it comes. Like, you don't know. That's the amazing part about Mew. Its move pool is almost limitless. I mean, look at this shit. It's fucking ridiculous. Has all the hazards in the world, which I love that two of my first three at least have hazards. Body press, of course, for defensive sets, or weakness policy sets can be ran with on this thing. A lot of tech on this thing. Can bring AV Mew for defense, straight defense. Life Form Mew, lefties. Like, it doesn't really matter. Like, Mew can come as anything. Rocky Helmet, like, all these items Mew can use, man. I mean, shit. Like, I don't think I'd use Ability Shield for Synchronize, but there's so many things Mew can really use, and then you're adding Terra to it, so it's like really like. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you think Mew's coming as? It can come as the guy every week. It's really a great Gloomon. I've really seen it as. It's like, if there's something I see in prep that I don't have, Mew can probably fill that role. Especially since it can Terra change its type. So, I mean, it's a great advantage to have on the team. Very hard to prep against. I'd say these first two Mons, man, are very, definitely Mons you really have to prep for, especially with all the coverage and foul. And Mew, man, I mean, It's scary, bro. I really like these first three picks. Of course, I'm not going to go over all the coverage on Mew. I'm trying not to keep this video as a yap fest, just trying to keep it going. But there's just so many stuff you can run on Mew. It's like kind of impossible to really sum it all up. But yeah, man, we got the Terra Mew. That is our Terra Captain of the season. I'm very excited to use Mew. And yeah, man, that's our Terra Cap. Let's kind of speed this up a little bit. Of course, our next pick in the fourth round after that, because we have back-to-back picks, of course, I got Meowscarada, man. I really wanted to use this mon for a long time now in draft. Like, I really did. Of course, great speed tier. This is our top speed tier. Finally, we have that. I always love building this speed tier, at least where I have like a 120, a 110, usually a 105. I didn't get a 105, but just spoilers. 100 and a 123. So we have that nice little speed stack. 110 attack, of course. Can also run special sets. Don't go get it twisted, man. I mean, it had to be like probably specs, but there's still some interesting moves with Protean. Also, that gives you the boost. The stab boost that you can actually run with Mxst. So it's like, you know, there's another really good utility mod. You can also come and set hazards 1 week, be a lead hazard setter. Has pretty good prio with stab sucker punch is probably his best prio move, of course. Not my best prio move. I mean, one of our best priorities on the team, honestly. Stab knockoff, you know what I'm saying, is great. I mean, Meow does Meow things, man. Taunt, trick, spikes, you know what I'm saying, has Trailblaze, U-turn, very good pivot. That's what it really is, a very good speedy pivot, also a very good lead some weeks, and also in terms of good revenge killer. Yeah, it adds that to the team as well. I like that we had a grass type, you know, that's this fast. Obviously, of course, this is low-key a fake ground resist. Unfortunately, as you can see through the team so far, kind of one of a ground resist for Dialga, but we'll get to that in a little bit in the draft. Flower Trick, always a crit move. Also, just a lot of items you can run on this mon as well. Like sash sets, orb sets. I even said, like, as a joke, spec sets, you know, band, scarf. E-belt, you know, there's a lot of things you can run, bro. A lot of things you can run with Meow. Black glasses just simply for the dark boost. There's a lot of things you can run with Meow. Of course, berry items. And yeah, I'm really excited to use this mod. I've been waiting to use it for a long time, so I'm very excited to use it, man. Our next mod on the list, bro, is one of the OGs, man. One of the OGs. We got Blastoise as our spinner later in the draft. Of course, this is our only hazard removal. Honestly, I feel fine rocking solo removal sometimes. It just really depends on the roster. I think this roster so far, as you see, is really hazard weak. Like, you know, like people can come set rocks, but it's not really that big of a deal. So I felt like one spinner for now is just very good. Of course, this is probably mostly its main role on this team. Has good coverage as well. I mean, Ice Beam, Earthquake, Dragon Pulse, Roar, Rapid Spin, Surf, Wave Crash. Of course, those are the main water moves you want to use on this thing. Has Fake Out as well. Good phasing in Roar. Has Aqua Jet as his prio. Of course, very good defensive stats here. Very mediocre / kind of bad attacking stats. But all we really need from this guy is we need the spin and we need the bulk. Of course, the speed tier that we also needed was in the 70s, so we got a 78 in Blastoise. And yeah, man, it's going to be fun to use him because I just haven't used him yet. I mean, he's going to be our spinner, so he probably comes a good amount of weeks that I think hazards are a problem. But the good thing in this league is, of course, there's no item clause, so heavy duty boost can be spammed. So, I mean, if we're really feeling hazards some weeks and we don't want to bring Blastoise, we can just bring Boots. But yeah, man, all in all, pretty good mod for roll compression right here. Of course, we needed a bulky water. It has good bulk, it's a water type, and can spin. So the next mod we got, of course, I wanted to look into getting really a fairy resist and also another ground resist, and we got that in one with Bronzong. Very good roll compression here. Of course, Bronzong defensive stats is just very good defensive mod. I love Bronzong. Has stealth rocks, of course. I've used this mod before. Gyro ball hits hard like a truck because how slow it is. Earthquake, body press, of course. No screens. Of course, coming as, you know, more of a utility trick. Shadow Ball has good attacking moves as well, but mostly, you know, what we wanted to really do with Bronzong, and that's come and be ground resist, also be our fairy resist, can hit fairies, and yeah, man, it's really what Bronzong is also just really here for, is to be a bulky ground resist and be a bulky fairy resist for the team. Really adds that. That's something that we really wanted as well, since Dialga, you know, obviously is weak to ground. Also, we just don't have really many ground resists on the team. You know, someone could just come and spam ground moves on us, which just doesn't look very ideal so far. So Bronzong just looked like a very good pick to be roll comp, for real. Next pick, we got Houndstone here, bro. Houndstone, to be honest, bro, I've never used this thing, and I've really wanted to use it. It is so bulky, it's like not even funny. Fluffy makes it just like so bulky, it's ridiculous, bro. 100 defense with 72 HP. Also has 101 attack. After later in the draft, I made this thing my Terra captain because of how my points were going. So this thing can also Terra, so we can have the double ghost stab as well. If we don't want ghost, we can go to a different type. But basically, a very bulky mon that I was very excited to use. A bulky ghost. This Last Respects isn't legal in this league, which is very good, because if Last Respects is legal in your league, it's kind of Mickey, bro. It's like, that's a fake league. Honestly, the coverage isn't great, but I mean, you just really want to be hitting ghost moves with this guy anyways, so it doesn't really matter. Also, this guy's going to be more defensive. It can also take ground attacks for us from some ground mons. Of course, like, our ground answers aren't very great right now, and ground's like probably the best offensive type in draft, in my opinion. So the answers aren't very great right now, but we do got some bulky mons. At least we got some bulky mons. And, you know, and all in all, there's some weeks we can run Shuka with Dialga, like, you know. Of course, you know, lefty sets will probably be most of the stuff that it runs. It can run Life Orb when I bring it to offensive, you know, Sand Rush ability if we get a Sand Bond, which we will get to, obviously. Banded sets, of course, you want to spam Ghost moves 1 week and it looks good. But yeah, Sand Rush and Fluffy will obviously be the 2 abilities that we'll be rotating from. And I will get into Sand Rush in a second. And yeah, there's Houndstone, man. Our next pick at the draft after that, bro, we got Muck. One of the Fairy Resist, Sticky Hold, and Poison Touch are pretty good abilities. I'll probably be using Poison Touch the most because Poison Touch is just such a good ability. Because I love having him on that can just hit knock and also probably poison you. But as Poison Jab, as Pain Split is his form of recovery, probably its only way of recovery. Pretty weak Prion, Shadow Sneak, but it's there. Toxic T-Spikes. Yeah, basically here to be our grounded poison and also just be another fairy resist on the team that it looks good a certain weeks. Of course, our more Spadef fairy wall with 105 HP and 100 Spadef. Very good Spadef mon. Very good Spadef mon with these stats. 105 attack. Yeah, basically here for the role. Of course, you know, more fairies. Like, don't let these fairies, you know, just be able to spam on the team. Also, like, you know, Spadef. So, and just really grounded poison that we really needed. So Muck will definitely fill that role. It knows its role. It knows its role. It's really all I can say about Muck. It knows its role. Might come some weeks, might not. Probably not, honestly. Leaning more to that. This team's kind of deep, so we'll see. Getting into our last 2 picks, though, I tried to speed this up as much as I can because I didn't want to turn this into like a 40-minute video. So, getting into our last 2 picks, man. If y'all enjoyed the video, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, make sure y'all subscribe. More Pokemon content coming, of course, bro. But I'm pretty sure y'all can see it. We picked Blastoise again. I'm just playing. Obviously, we picked Blaziken, bro. We got Blaziken late because we had so many points. It was like, let's just throw it in, bro. Let's just throw it in. Blaziken, I've seen, like, my boy Sin use this mon. I've also seen other people use this mon with Speed Boost. It looks very fun to use, honestly. Can come as a leader some weeks. Can come as literally anything, bro. I mean, it's like, not anything, honestly. But it's just, it's so good. It's like, with Speed Boost, it's like, there's a lot of things you can really do, like, prepped out with this thing, where, like, obviously, you know, you're calculating for the +1 Speed Boost, you know, how many mons you're knocking out. Stuff like that, man. It's going to be very fun. Since Speed Boost is legal in this league, there are a lot of ways you can really use Blaziken, of course, because there's Speed Boost legal. Of course, you know, classic Protect sets, but even more than that, man. I mean, it gets Knock, it gets Brave Bird, it gets CC, it gets Flamethrower, of course, because, you know, has, surprisingly, I never really noticed about Blaziken. It's actually a good special attacker. I never noticed it. And I wanted more Spectacle on the team. I got a lot of physical mons so far that are very leading physical. So I was like, why not? You know, once 10 attack isn't really too bad to add to, of course. But rocking Flamethrower has Overheat as well. Swords Dance to set up. Will-O-Wisp. I'm pretty sure, do you get CM as well? Do you get CM? You don't get CM. Okay, so this one does not get CM. It gets U-Turn, which is nice. Of course, you know, we love the pivoting moves. Scorching Sands as well is a special ground move. Like, very nice. Pretty, I would say, solid coverage. It's not really crazy. Not really anything crazy at all, but solid enough to get by. Acrobatics, Brave Bird, Earthquake. Yeah. Pretty nice mon, bro. Pretty nice mon, especially with the Speed Boost. It's going to be fun running sets with this guy. Should be fun to use Speed Boost Blaziken, but I've always loved the idea of it. It's banned in every league I play, so it'll be our first time playing it. More of so, I wanted to create a team that a lot of mons I haven't used. and a lot of mods I've been wanting to use. I'd say the only mods on this roster I've used is Mew for a little bit, literally for a filler team, Iron Vow for a little bit, and Bronx Song. It's really all the mods I've really used, so I'm very excited about this team. It's very new. Our last mod to end the Kansas City Kellyos EBA draft analysis. I'm sorry. I'm really trying to go as fast as I can, man. I'm trying not to turn this to a 40-minute video. Our last mod for the EBA draft analysis, man, is none other than the boy, Fat McDonald's himself. Hey, pound on, man. This guy's fat. This guy's literally obese, bro. Like, he's actually so obese, it's not even funny, dog. Like, this guy is so fat, man. 108 HP, 118 attack, 112 attack. Pretty good stats. It's really all we need it for. To be fat, literally just obese. Have something else that is physical. You can just come in and actually just eat an earthquake, bro. As you can see, I'm very worried about ground. But, yeah, this guy just is fat, bro. He's like, look at this, bro. 108 HP, 118 defense. Like, he's just basically just there to be fat. He has Slack Off to recover as well. He has Whirlwind for phasing, Roar for phasing as well. Stealth Rocks, of course. Love my rockers, Earthquake, Body Press. Basic stuff, man. But you don't really need much more from this guy. I mean, also with the Sandstream, man, we got the dog. We got the Dog of Hell, man. The Dog of Hell with this guy, bro. So we got the Sandstream with the Sand Rushmon, so very, very, very fun to be able to get to. Of course, you know, since our Houndstone can also Terra, so yeah, those are gonna be fun sets and fun weeks if we can ever find to fit those in. But yeah, we just really needed another Pokemon. We also needed a ground type. We don't have one, so this is great for the team. Of course, we really needed a ground type, so we got a very bulky one to hit Powdon. I've never used it, so I really wanted to use it. Honestly, it was like one of those mons. I was considering probably like Clodsire, which I have used. I was also considering Sandaconda, which I was like, you know, just hit Powdon is just better. And there wasn't really many ground types left. There was Mamo left, but I waited so long. Our Mamo finally got taken. Our boy Mamo had to sit back, bro. We've already used Mamo before. We won a championship with it, so we're like, you know what? Let's get with Powdon, man. It's something we haven't used. But that's the team, bro. All in all, I'd give my team probably like a B. I like the team. I see some flaws, but I don't think the flaws are that bad to the point where, like, it's skill issue, I think, probably. We'll see. Comes down to prep. I mean, if I just don't skill this team right, I don't skill it right. But yeah, all in all, I really like the team. I think we got nice speed tiers. I think we have nice threats as well, like very good threats. And, I mean, we're just going to see where the season takes us, bro. Really just going to see where the season takes us, bro. I'm really excited to play in EBA, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the little draft analysis video. I try to get through this as fast as possible. Nice speed tiers everywhere. We got a 90, we got an 80, we got a 70, we got a 60, we got a 50, we got a 40, we got a 30, a 100, 116, 123. Of course, I love those speed tiers. Yeah, I really like the team, man. Crazy threats with Dialga and Val, just as the first two picks. You know, it was a pretty crazy core. You got Steel Dragon Fairy, literally all in that. Also, I got our backup Steel as well, who is a ground resist. So let me know in the comments what y'all think about the roster, what would y'all grade it. Right now I give it a BB plus without really playing with it. Just an initial looking at it, of course. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, man. If y'all did, make sure y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe. More videos coming soon, of course, on this league. We'll be back week 1 for Phoenix. I'm a little delayed. Week 1 is due by March 3rd, so we will get that done by then. Well, other than that, LA trip really delayed me. Really just woke up out of bed, got out of here, and finally really did the draft analysis, since I couldn't do it the day I landed. So, but yeah, y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Link in the description. You guys want to check the lives. Of course, we won't be live streaming this league. We'll be straight uploads, but I do live stream other leagues that I play in. So make sure y'all check that out. Link in the description. Finally, it took me like a month to really or over a month to verify this channel. I was very lazy on it, so it's done now though. So you can actually look in the description. Just click the link now and go to my Twitch. So hopefully y'all enjoy. I'll see y'all later. I'm out. Let's get it, man. Kansas City Kellyos, hashtag the sword, baby. And man, we about to put in some work. Hopefully, I say this, and then it's gonna get clipped, and we go like 0-8, bro. But regardless, bro, I'm ready to have some fun. All in all, I'm glad I'm in a league with a lot of friends. who also want to take this league seriously and everyone's uploading, bro. So adds a little more hunger to the game, man. See y'all later. I'm out. I'm excited, bro. Let's go.